Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back. I'm World Dragon and this is Acceptable Losses. As you can see, it's the demo. We started playing this a couple of days ago. We're going to just simply hit continue and keep on going through. We did about 4 or 5 days. I genuinely have no idea where we are, to be honest. It's a little bit disconcerting. Into our report. Let's have a quick reminder of how we were going. So moderate to full cloud cover expected. We did have fog that has rolled away. Supply inventory is running low, so resupply is advised. Model trench conditions sets the bar high. We have taken very good care of our trenches. Defenses are holding for now, but improvements are strongly advised. We did put a bit of work in defenses, but it didn't seem to make enough of a difference yet. Enemy activity seems normal with no notable changes. We did manage to put that down from them apparently being ready to push. Enemy defenses are patchwork at best. They're scrambling to rebuild. So we have done a good bit of damage to their defenses as well. Let's have a look at our daily missions. Evacuate the wounded to the rear, a sorry sight. Make sure the soldiers can stay awake. Scout enemy wire and positions in no man's land ahead of tomorrow's push. Keep your heads down. Enemy defenses show weaknesses in their perimeter. Make sure your soldiers can stay awake. Post sentries along the forward trench. Stay sharp, stay alive, stay awake. Dig mass graves ahead of the next push. We always need more. Ouch. Feed and brush the pack animals. They look worse than we do. Tend to the horses. Those supplies will make this tough. That will probably help with supplies though. So I am definitely leaning into that one. Not doing that will probably spread some sort of disease. Which, you know, I kind of want to get that one done as well. I feel like not doing night watch will hurt our defenses, but I also really want to do stretcher detail as well. So that leaves out night recon patrol, but kind of looking forward to the night recon patrol, getting that done too. It is always, of course, very hard. I only have 4 squads and you always get given 5 missions. Sometimes you have less than 4 squads and you get given 5 missions. So let's grave digging. Oh, these guys are tested. Oh, okay. You're rested. You guys are fresh. Make tending the horses a better idea. I think I'm gonna have to skip on night recon patrol. And so and where do I mean night recon patrol is where I would help out if I was doing it. I think I'm gonna help out with stretcher detail. Oh, that did actually make a difference there. What makes a difference there as well? Doesn't always. When you hover over this, like when you hover over a squad, you can see the changes it does. When you hover over your token, that doesn't happen. But that would be a lovely addition. So that you can see what difference you are going to make. Yeah, no, so I'm going to help out on stretcher detail. You just kind of have to guess where something's going to happen. That's it, resolve. Incident report. Incident report. So, hey, I chose one of them. That one's in red. I don't like that. That one's in white. Red makes me think bad things have happened. One of the mules kicked up a fuss and refused to eat the feed. Okay. They tried everything from apples to lullabies. The mule didn't blink. Outcome modifier -25. Not good. Halfway through the operation, word comes back. They've run out of stretchers. Do you order men to carry them by hand or wait for more stretchers? Carry by hand. Without stretchers, the wounded take a beating. Morale minus, fatigue plus. Yikes. So auto fail. HQ's not happy. Global consequences, morale plus, cohesion plus, fatigue of course plus, and morale plus. Every wounded man made it back for treatment. Admirable work. If I'd waited for stretchers, I think some would have died. Ooh, everyone stayed awake, but one mistake nearly got someone killed. Ben Weathers is wounded. I'm sure he's the same guy that got wounded last time. They dug deep, wide, and in good time. Excellent work. Right. The horses and mules, oh, failure. Hungry and kicking filth, the men barely lifted a finger. Wow. That is, that's a huge failure. We're down to tight. Glossary, which is, middle ground. Middle ground. They're brothers. They're brothers. I think I'm gonna have to babysit first squad next time. Let's end the day. Now, last time I wrote a note to the wife. Apparently you can press buttons on the keyboard, I heard. Incident report. A Robin showed up for sentry duty, sang once, then flew off without a goodbye. Global consequences, nothing. Okay. Medical report. Ben Withers fit for duty tomorrow. Jack Ferguson recovering 2 days. Out of 3rd and 4th squad. Okay. Intel, moderate to full cloud cover expected. Supply inventory is running low. Resupply advised. Model trench conditions. Defenses are holding. Enemy activity seems normal. Enemy defenses are patchwork at best. HQ evaluation. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, we got a 15 out of 15 for casualty rates, 31 out of 40 for adherence to orders. But I don't know how you're supposed to hit 40 out of 40 that, because I did like as many jobs as I could. Morale and discipline, trench management, overall evaluation. Okay. Okay, let's end the night. Delousing station. Prisoner escort, rat catching, trench foot prevention, and stand 2. Keeping formations will matter. Cook those cooties. First squad, you shouldn't be able to fail that. March captured Germans to the rear for interrogation. Don't get too friendly. Infect feet and distribute dry socks. Count those toes. That's gonna hurt my standing with HQ if I don't do that one, but that's the one I'm gonna ignore. Jump in there. I'm hoping we're clean across the board, to be honest. Oh, we have to do that mission anyway. Auto fail. Pyrrhic success. Eesh. Success. Overwhelming. So disease -1. Global consequences. Cohesion plus. Fatigue. Big minus. And morale plus. So they are still tight, but they are rested and ready. Hang on. Let's remind myself. Okay, yeah, ready's good. Rested is very good. But they could do with a bit more bonding, but it's all good. Auto fail, HQ minus. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Caught plenty of rats, but one of the dogs got bitten bad and won't stop whining. Morale plus. Random soldiers, morale minus. Squad cohesion plus. Fatigue plus. Morale minus. Ooh. But they are brothers. They're good. Global consequences, trenchfoot minus. I didn't really have any trenchfoot to begin with. Cohesion plus, fatigue minus, morale plus. I like that as well. Fierce, rested, and bonded. Other than not having brotherhood, that is a very good looking squad. Unfortunately, they're still green. If we can get some veterancy into them. Sharp eyes, steady rifles, nothing gets past. Squad cohesion plus plus, fatigue plus, morale plus. Nice. Nice, let's end the day. End the day. We're doing quite good. I mean, HQ are maybe gonna start to hate us soon. A fresh batch of coffee came in. Instant morale boost. Nice. Medical report. Ben Withers was released. He looks like he's part of 4th squad, so we can go back there. Ready, fresh, and bonded. He will be fit for duty tomorrow. I'm glad they keep the helmets and they are distinguished by color, because at least that tells you where they come from. Intel report. Fog is forecast for tomorrow. Supply inventory is running low. Model trench conditions. Defenses are holding. Scouts report higher than normal activity. Enemy defenses are patchwork at best. So their activities increased, and the fog has come back. And the night. Let's see how we can use that, shall we? Right, well, let's have a look at our missions then. Oh, good old latrine duty. Resupply patrol. We definitely are going to do that one because supplies are running low. Thick humid fog is rolling in. Keeping formation will matter. Deploy a wiring party to patch up the frontline defenses. Don't give the Bosch an opening. The fog should provide perfect cover. Definitely going to get that one done as well because our defenses could be better. Dig out collapsed trench walls and shore them up. The necessary daily drudgery. We're probably going to skip that one because our trenches are really, really good at the moment. Run a first aid drill. Could save a life or two. Keeping formation will matter. So deploy a wire party. We're going to send second on them. See if we can get them not being green. Escort supplies to the front line. You guys are bonded. Although you guys are brothers, actually. Did you not? Let's take you off there. Let's put you on there. Because that should, I believe, help keep formation. They're also fierce and fresh. Run a first aid drill, dig out collapsed trench, latrine duty. So yes, we're going to skip that one. It's interesting. I like thick humid fog is rolling in. Keeping formation will matter. To dig latrines? Wait, really? Medical training. And I am going to keep an eye on... Ooh, good choices, really. Good choices. This does get difficult. Because, I mean, resupply patrol is really important. I kind of feel like there's going to be an event coming out of medical training, though. Or barbed wire maintenance. So, you know. Tough choice. I think resupply patrol is more important to me right now. I mean, all of them are easy jobs, so that shouldn't really make too much of a thing. It's just if a report comes out. During the dig, a private started shouting he'd struck gold. It was a small smash of old French coins, or maybe even Roman morale plus. All right, I'll take it. They are ready. That's good. That's good. First squad need a bit of love. One of the men volunteered to play a wounded soldier for the bandaging drills. He groaned dramatically the whole way through. The men appreciated the effort. Morale plus as well. So we've obviously got some fatigue, etc. coming down. It'd be good if you could, I don't know, if you maybe hovered over the cards, whether these would keep their color for a little bit longer. Because I'd like to be able to maybe read this and then see the reds. Oh, failure. The ground gave out soon after. We're stuck with what we've got. Interesting. Good day all round. The supplies made it to the front on time. Supplies plus. Very nice. The gaps are filled and no one got hurt. Defenses plus. That's what I like to see. Cohesion plus. Morale plus. Okay, I was hoping they might get a little bit of veterancy status. A job for another day, but it can't be put off forever. Trench condition minus. Drove went smoothly and the men walked away a bit wiser. Recovery days plus. I feel like that should be recovery days minus. As in, things take less recovery days? Cohesion plus, fatigue plus, morale plus. I don't know, recovery days seems like a negative. But again, that could just be me. My brain works that way. Anyway, let's have a look at the nighttime. We do get our other soldier back. A skinny mutt wandered into the trench. Some laughed, some petted it. One called it Sergeant. Morale. Alright, cool. He is back. He is fierce, rested, and bonded. That one down a bit, that one up a bit. There you go. Very nice.
Sir?
Fog is forecast for tomorrow. Continue normal operation. Supply levels are satisfactory. Model trench conditions still. Defense conditions exceed standard requirement. That is good. Scouts reports higher than normal activity. Enemy defenses are patchwork. I'm liking how this is starting to turn around in our favor a little bit. I am very much liking that. September 11th. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, station main forward saps to track enemy movements, ears open, mouth shut. Okay, dig out collapsed trench walls and shore them up. Destroy enemy wire ahead of tomorrow's assault. Watch the shadows, the fog cover. Enemy activity is heavy though. Strip the dead between the lines for gear and rations. Waste nothing. Ambush boss patrols in the eastern forest. A walk in the woods. Okay. I think I'm going to be skipping salvage. Well, I say that. I could actually skip digging duty. Okay, they're the only guys that don't make a difference to anything. You guys can go salvage operations then. You can go for the forest trap. Imparting listening post. You can go listening post. You can go cutting party. I mean, fierce, and fierce. So that's all pretty much the same. Fresh is not quite as good, but rested, and fresh again, not so great. Brothers and brothers. Tight and bonded. Again, tight's not the best it could be. Hence why we'll go for some salvage operation. Firkin said first squad does need a bit of babysitting. And I'm going to throw myself into... I'm going to say the forest trap. Can I make a difference anywhere? No, doesn't seem like it. Let's chuck myself in the forest trap and see what happens. This might slightly ruin my own trenches, but I think I can patch them up pretty nicely. Let's resolve. Damn it, it was a listening post. I was sure that forest trap would get an instant report, you know? Our guys going into the forest to snag a few enemies. I feel like something in that one should happen, you know? Listening post. One of the men reported faint squelching noises just beyond the wire. They edged closer, saw a wild pig rolling in the muck, then it bolted. Morale plus. Failed. Pyrrhic success. Failed the salvage operations as well. Global consequences, morale minus, cohesion, fatigue, and morale. They are now raw. No, they were raw anyway. We've still got 2 green squads. Another job for another day. The enemy wire won't be slowing anyone down tomorrow. Enemy defense is minus. Squad cohesion plus and plus, the standards. Drew enemy fire, had to flee under fire. Henry Kerr is wounded. Albert Perkins is wounded. Ooh, double wounded. Enemy activity plus, cohesion minus, fatigue plus, morale minus. Enemy activity got a plus. Enemy activity got a minus. You know, balances up. They limited a patrol, but a second one forced a retreat. Veteran status got pluff. Ooh, we are tough. I love it. And of course, a lot of fatigue. They are now tired, so we need to be giving them the lighter jobs now. Yeah, veteran status is looking good. That's level 4, I think. Yep. Yep, these guys, we can't even get off green. End the day. And we've got 2 guys wounded. 2 guys were wounded. Incident report, what have we got? Field telephone to HQ, died halfway through the night, fixed with wire and a prayer. Global consequence, there was none. Medical report. Fit for duty tomorrow and 2 more days. Okay.
Sir?
Fog is forecast. Supply levels are satisfactory. The trench is still in good condition. But it was in model condition, so that has dropped a little bit. Defensive conditions exceed standard requirements. Good. Scouts report higher than normal activity. That's not good. Enemy defenses are patchwork at best. Okay, we didn't manage to get the defenses to go down a level, but there's obviously numbers in the background, because again, there's like 5 levels. I don't know, call it numbers 1 to 10. And you know, maybe we doctored out a number, but it's still got another number to go kind of thing, you know? So we definitely dented it. Of course, they could have ticked it back up as well. First squad has only got 6 people. That's never the best. Hunt down the Bosch flamethrower unit near the tree line. Douse the flames. This calls for a full squad. Yikes. Organized close quarters training gets the blood pumping. Digging duty, collapse trench. Decoy position, set up dummy heads to draw enemy fire. Hope they fall for it. Stand 2, all men firing positions at dawn and dusk. Early start, late finish. That's going to be a tiring job. Now... Second squad. Ready, fresh, tight. I want to try and get them some status. Keeping formation will matter. They're only tight in terms of their cohesion, which is not the best. All 3 of these squads put things down. Keeping formation will matter. I mean, they're brothers, so... I'm going to put you in stand 2 because you're rested. I'm going to have you guys go after the firing squad. You guys are simply going to set up decoy positions. I am going to help with the bayonet drill because these guys very much need babying. And so we'll go for that. Again, we're going to skip digging duty. We're going to not be able to skip digging duty another time. Our trenches are definitely going to start to look a little bit not great. Go ahead and hit resolve. I do love the concept of having 5 missions and only 4 squads to be able to do them. Constantly forcing you to leave one thing to go to bad and just hoping it all works out in the end and, you know, hoping you can make it up later. Damn it. I'm not there. Just after the team got in position, strong winds started rolling in from the west. They decided to reposition, but so did the enemy. Automatic, catastrophic failure. But if we're both repositioning, how can we get the worst of it? Not fair. Catastrophic failure. Walked right into a fiery howl, lost many to the flames. Jack Ferguson is KIA. Cornelius Leb is wounded. Clayton Klein is wounded. Paul Bauer is wounded. No, I lost my first soldier. Damn it. Okay, bayonet drill didn't give any veterancy status, which is interesting. I thought that just counted as general training, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's not really, you know, kind of baptized in war sort of a thing, but I don't know. Enemy activity plus, morale minus, cohesion minus a lot, fatigue plus a lot, morale minus a lot. This squad just got really badly hurt. Auto fail, trench condition minus. Overwhelming success. The Bosch snipers spent all day chasing decoys. We picked off more than a few. Defenses plus, cohesion plus, no fatigue. That's good because they were on the rest duty. Morale plus. Routine completed by the book. No complaints. Cohesion, fatigue, and morale all increase. I can't believe I should have been there. Should have been with the fire squad. I mean, they were going against a flamethrower. What was I thinking? What was I thinking leaving them on their own? But that bayonet squad, man, I feel like they needed babysitting. 6 out of 6. One of ours dragged a wounded man back under heavy fire. Word spread fast. Morale and cohesion plus 100% chance for someone. But I don't know who. I feel like these, I don't know. I don't know if these are having an effect because I can't see anything. Medical report. Fit for duty. Released. Oh, good. You can go back into the squad you came from. Ooh. Fit for duty tomorrow. I wonder if I leave them ready for duty, whether I have to assign them or whether that means they get a day's rest.
Sir?
Fog is forecast, supplies running low, trench is in good condition, but that's not going to last too long if I keep ignoring it. Impressive defensive conditions. Enemy forces on high alert. Enemy defenses are patchwork at best. Yeah, enemy forces are on very high alert. Oh, you can't move soldiers around. I should have possibly put him into that squad. Can I take that back? Can I please take... Okay. Squads with less than 5 soldiers are considered inactive and will not be available for the mission. Can I please take him back? Okay. I guess bear that in mind. And no. There's not a lot I can do about that right now. Confidential, so we're going to be able to do 3 missions now, and this is obviously where things get harder and then potentially start snowballing and etc, etc. Although I was only given 2 jobs, this takes 2 squads. That's why. Barbed wire maintenance. I'm not going to worry about that. We're in pretty good condition. Scout enemy wiring positions in no man's land ahead of tomorrow's push. I'm not going to worry about that too much either. Cross the river to the west and establish a mortar position. Pray it's not too deep. Thick human fog is rolling in. Make sure the soldiers stay awake. Thick human fog is rolling in. This calls for a full squad. Low supplies will make this tough. Secure the shell crater in the front of our wire. Finders keepers. If I fail that, they will definitely get a bonus to defense. This calls for 2 full squads or just 1 full squad? Yeah, I guess so. They put that down a star. I'm going to go with these guys. Clear the crater. I may get shot. It's going to be rather dodgy. I mean, you know, our defenses are really good, so I'm not, like I said, I'm not too worried about that. And I guess that's just going to have to slip by. That could increase enemy activity, though, which I really don't want. But that could actually decrease enemy activity, dropping mortars on them, you know? Well, they are tired, and they need to stay awake. Alright, so hang on, let's... They're rested, so they should be able to stay awake. This doesn't mention about staying awake, so we can send a tired squad. These guys are fresh, though. Oh, but then that one goes up. Yeah, no, we're gonna go on the river crossing. I am not looking forward to this. Ah, why? Keep guessing the wrong ones. Closing in on the crater, a private spotted a thin wire strung low in the dirt. Boots were shredded, a man cried out, and the enemy was alerted. Wait, what? If we spotted the thin wire, why did we all crawl over it? That doesn't make any sense. Hey Sarge, I think there's barbed wire in front of us. Ah, keep going, it'll be fine. What? Failure and failure. Auto failures. River was too deep, gear sank, and the men had to turn back. Supplies minus, fatigue plus... Bad things. Reached the crater, but the Bosch were waiting, took casualties and had to fall back. Dave Allgood is KIA. Frederick McCourt is wounded. Samuel Woodson is wounded. Yeah, I feel like that was scripted. I mean, either that thing needs changing, or... Well, that's it, really. That thing needs changing. The initial didn't match the ending. The initial needs changing, or I think the consequence needs changing, because that was weird. I mean, you were going through no man's land, nobody spotted the wire? That makes more sense. But I don't know, that felt a bit... Good job, you've seen the wire. You've shredded all your legs up. What? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't go wandering around jumping into barbed wire. Ooh, these are the guys that are KIA. Okay, cool. That's, I was wondering where Jay Ferguson came from, and, just... Great! All our periscopes took hits from snipers. Looks like we're back to sticking our heads over the top. Aye. Medical reports. Okay, well, we can get All squads back in. And yeah, so if we stick you back in there, there you go. Recovering 2 days, recovering 4 days. Another KIA. Oh. Okay, this is just going horribly, horribly wrong. High chance of light to run at rainfall. Supply inventory is running low. Trenches in good condition. Impressive defense. Enemy forces on high alert. Enemy defenses are patchwork. So not really much change. Our evaluation, I think I had 81. Ooh, I've gone down by a whole 10 points, I think. Oh. That's ugly. That's just horrible. Oh! Well, there you go. I was going to say we'll do one more turn, but I guess not. Your trial command has concluded. Headquarters have reviewed your conduct over the past 10 days at the front. The men under your charge have performed as ordered, and the reports have reached us in proper form. Further orders await in the full campaign. Until then, you are relieved of duty. The war is not yet won, Lieutenant. You will be called upon again by the order of General Command. I'd love it if that was changed to a name or something a bit more. By the order of General... I don't know. I mean, Patton's World War II. I don't know any American generals in World War I, if I'm honest. But by the order of General something. Nice. So we're going to... Obviously, we'll just return to HQ. Because that is, of course, the end of the episode. With that, we'll be leaving it there. Thank you all so much for joining me. It was a very quick playthrough. It was just, of course, a look at the demo. The game is still in production. And I enjoyed it. I mean, obviously, like I said, it's very much still in production. A few tweaks, which is the same with every game in production. And obviously very eager to see what new content he comes up with. And so until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed this very mini series. And until I see you again, as per always, I hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy.